All right, number 4, we have 3 to the 4th times 3 to the 7th, negative 7, and then property of multiplication says to add these. So we have 3, 4 plus negative 7. You actually subtract, and then you get 3 to the negative 3rd, and then you move this down to make it positive. So you have 1 over 3 to the 3rd, and 3 to the 3rd we can evaluate. 1 over 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So we get 1 over 27. Okay, so with this one, what I like to do every time I work these problems is just go ahead and change negative exponents positive. So let me show you. They never showed you one with the negative in the bottom, but here we have it now. So 2 squared on the top, 2 to the negative on the bottom. Alright, because of this negative exponent, it wants to be positive. So when it was negative in the top, kind of like this one, we moved it down. If it's negative in the bottom, we move it up. So I'm going to write 2 squared, that's this one. This negative is going to come up, and it's going to be multiplication. That will always be the case. So now we have this rule, which we get 2 to the 4th. And 2 to the 4th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This equals 16. So while we're here, let me also show you how to put that in the calculator, 2 to the 4th, and get that. Calculator. And you can always check any of these with the calculator. Clear out this, and I'm going to say 2, here's that symbol, raised to the 4th. Even if I started out here, if I did 2 squared divided by 2 raised to the negative 2nd power, okay, it still gives me 16 from the beginning. So there's a couple ways you can do it, just to check. Also, if you wanted to use the rule of division where you subtract the exponents, you'd have this, your base is a 2, and you have 2 minus a negative 2. Minus a negative turns to plus, okay, and that will still give you 2 to the 4th, which will still give you 16. Okay, so you can use that division property. Me, I like to always work with positive if I can, and I would change them positive and then evaluate them that way, because all these answers want you to end up with positive exponents or evaluate numerical answers, the numerical portion of your problem. Alright, so this one, again, I like to make my exponents positive first. So I'm going to say x to the negative 6th power over x to the 2nd. Alright, I'm going to move this down, understood to be a 1 coefficient. So when I do that, 1 on top, and then I have x squared times x to the 6th is now positive when you move it. And then you add 2 plus 6 because of multiplication, and you get 1 over x to the 8th.